pharmaceuticals treat you, but the roots and the herbs and the bush cure you.
Jamaica is known to the world for its reggae music, birthplace of the Rastafari movement, exquisite cuisine, and potent marijuana. Jamaicans are also known for their Roots Tonics that are said to heal everything from cancer to erectile dysfunction. Dr. Sylvia Mitchell is a senior lecturer at the Biotechnology Center, University of West Indies. With over 32 years' experience with plant tissue culture, Dr. Mitchell is one of the few scientists in the world who has studied Jamaica's ethnomedical heritage.
So, how do you find out what a root tonic is? I had been given a collection of 38 root tonics that were collected from all over Jamaica by the forestry department. And I was able to look at the ingredients that were on the bottles. And we came up with a list of 94 plants, but what we found in all of them was a plant called Chaney root, which is actually endemic to Jamaica.
Come on, this is them Chaney root. See it, come on. Back pain, male stamina, blood flow. Yeah man, this is the Chaney root. If you're in the bush and you feel like you're hungry, your belly a killer and you feel like you're going to drop down, because you find yourself in the bush and you don't know what to do, you're hungry, and you pick out the head of the Spanish Negro. You can eat that. See the blossom, flowers, also edible. So there's a difference between modern medicine and alternative medicine. Conventional medicine and alternative medicine. We work with alternative medicine. You know, so when you go through stress, and woman will go through the menstrual, to relieve pain and them thing there, and that boy look a vervine. So
the history appears interesting, and what I've been able to discover so far is it's a mixture of a heritage from Africa. Where in Africa that we think this knowledge has come from to us is from the Congo Basin. Most of the Africans that came to Jamaica were from the Congo Basin. And I think it's a very, very, very ancient knowledge.
So even if you check forward to the days of the pyramids and you read the hieroglyphics on the wall, you can see that them use a certain root or some roots in a certain rituals, whether it be for medicine or spiritual.
Herbal tonics were very important in the ancient Egyptian culture. The Ebers Papyrus, also known as Papyrus Ebers, is an Egyptian medical papyrus of herbal knowledge dating to circa 1550 BC. This medical document provides herbal remedies that treat intestinal disease, diabetes, skin problems, and asthma.
Susumba leaf can also make tea with the same purpose. If you come at the susumba tree and you don't see no susumba pan it, you get some of the leaf and you boil the leaf as a form of bitters, cleanse the blood. Susumba. It also works in the spirit world. In Haiti, they don't eat susumba. They use susumba to do black magic. So when the Haitians come to Jamaica and they see Jamaicans eating susumba, they say, oh, what you eating, what you eating? But you know, Jamaican people, we like good food, so this is susumba. So they normally cook susumba with some coconut juice. In any form of vegetable we are cooking, we just put it with susumba, with the coconut juice, and that is a great meal.
Being able to join with another researcher, we were able to see where the root tonics were brought over from Africa. There's also a line coming from the Tainos, because the Tainos didn't die out. They went into the hills and them and the Maroons became one.
Maroons were Ashanti-Fanti speaking rebellious slaves who in the 18th century defeated the English in guerrilla warfare. The Maroons created independent communities. Each Maroon village had its own herbal doctor. Herbal medicine was practiced in all Maroon families. It is said the ancient Maroons were well known to access the memory of their ancestors.
And most of the herbs and the bush them, we know from the elder, from the generation before us. Then pass it down by following the elder gar bush. When you follow the elder gar bush, and teach about the herbs them and teach about the bush.
Gregory Ruddy, owner of Sunsplash Caribbean Bakery located in Orange, New Jersey, is also a manufacturer of Roots Tonic.
This is Black Lion Immortal Sports. This is like a nice dinner drink. It has a flavor of wine. The alcohol content, because it's fermented, maybe it's about 3%, so it is legal to sell over the counter. And it has about 40 different ingredients. It's good for prostate, enlarged prostate. It's good for prostate cancer. It's good for, these are what people tell me, customers telling me these things. The man who taught me to make herbs, a man, he can't read and write, but he knows about all the herbs. His name is Ezekiel from Walkerswood. So he taught us about herb. So I have to say, as long as you live, man, drink the roots, you keep the pipe clean. You know what I'm saying? Pipe, right? I mean your urinary tract. You know, keep you strong as a man. And I have different herbs I'm teaching, like Soursop leaf. I'm telling you that good for the nerves. There's another thing I call Shema Maca. I'm saying this is good for man, and this is good for your erection, and it also cleanse your blood. And when I really check it out and I read up on these things in the botanical books, that's the same thing what him teach us, you know.
And when the Africans came over to the Caribbean, if they didn't find the plant, because they know the knowledge of what the plant is good for, they were able to substitute the plant from Africa with a plant that they found in the New World. Knowledge is given over the years now in different ways. Some of them come in vision, some come in dreams, some come by looking at an animal and observing what plants they use and what plants they don't use.
In Jamaica, we have traditions where people are sick and they might not know what herbs to use for the sickness, but they go to bed and they dream the dead grandmother or somebody come to them in a dream and say, John is sick. Use these 3 herbs or these 5 herbs and boil for him and go get better. And lo and behold, it works. It always works.
The story goes that the Medina is just like this grass here. It's gathered together and given to the animals as fodder. Well, it was given to animals down at Caymanas Park. And the jockeys realized that the animals were winning the races and it was giving them strength. So the men said, okay, I want that strength. And they added the Medina to their Roots Tonics and it gave them strength.
I mean, Monday, I'm going to Kingston very early. Bringing something and then come back down.
Trevor Farquharson, for the past 18 years, has been making herbal medicines to heal Jamaicans. An alumni of Jamaicans Bible College, Trevor says his products can cure erectile dysfunction, inflammation, hypertension, diabetes, constipation, cancer, and even AIDS. Despite never being trained in nutraceuticals, Trevor accredited his knowledge to divine inspiration.
The Roots Tonic, we use such herbs as the briar, the Chaney root, the trangback, the Sarsaparilla, the rum goat dash along, the raw moon, and the honey goat weed. Many of us are challenged with the diabetes. So when we use this one, what it does, it regulates the blood in our body. This is the one that can treat over 20 different illnesses. It's good for cholesterol, it's good for depression, and it's good for the nerves. I have another one here that I got a vision for, which is the calabash blend. I call it my global blend. What it does, I was going up a hill. And when I reach up on top of the hill, in our vision, I wake up out of my sleep. And that one also is always giving me a lot of inspiration. You know, if there I must add more, there is an inspiration there. There's something ringing in my ears telling me that I must add more. And not until it reaches the point where it must be bottled, that voice stops ringing.
If you understand the Roots Tonics process of making them, it's not a one process, okay? So there's a first process is to boil down the roots and the bark. And that process seems to be mainly of getting out the minerals.
Some of those roots are tough, and it takes a time for the water to penetrate the deep core of that tough texture. So we're gonna keep it on the fire for 40 minutes to extract the medicinal property.
Then there's another set of herbs that are added that are steeped into the root tonics. Those now would be a source of phytochemicals. So they're like what is known now, Moringa, Noni, aloe. It's a wide range. And then finally, the last stage of the process is once it's cool and ready to bottle, it is then flavored with honey, with malt, with sugar, and so on until you have your root tonics.
This is stamina roots. Strong back, cure impotency, give stamina, giant pain if your foot then can't lift up and your hand then can't flex, get rid of it of some of the arthritis. Back pain, strengthen up the back, physical strength. This keep your mouth smelling good, keep your mouth smelling fresh, good oral hygiene, better than mouthwash. Stamina roots. Yeah, I hate that.
Tony Missions has created a popular colon cleanser called Dr. Missions, which is sold in over 90 health food stores across the tri-state.
Dr. Mission would be like using Clorox and soap for the internal organs, regardless of your diet. More so if your diet is poor, but even if your diet is good. For instance, you could be plant-based diet, but you still need to brush your teeth. You still need to take a shower. You still need to wash your hair. So, you still need to cleanse the inside because we wash ourselves, we wash our hair, we brush our teeth, we floss, we use mouthwash. Well, this is what you need to do for the all-important colon, the liver, the blood, the kidneys. They need the bitters. Nothing cleanses the internal organs like bitters.
So this is gonna surprise a lot of people, but if this does surprise you, that means that you need to cleanse at least 3 to 6 times per day. You need to have a bowel movement each day. And if you're not, that's a sign that your body is holding on to an excess amount of waste. And basically what our cleanse does is not make you go to the bathroom more than normal. It just gets things into normal range.
My biggest customers are the elders because their immune system more to be weak when they're getting old. Another set of people who love the herbal thing is the young people. They love it because some of them want to be strong up and man up. They don't want to weak. They don't want to weak out, you know? And you know, us as Jamaicans, we want to, even if we are old and we are not maybe sexually active, we want to be in good health. So, and the ladies are very much gravitate to it as well. Because, you know, sometimes the lady have certain little issues, you know, sometimes the monthly problems, and they realize when they take it, it helps.
Yes, I do believe the roots mixtures work. As I said, I have not heard of any bad effects from them, and those that I know use them, they live long and prosperous lives. I have not heard of anybody being having any problem based on drinking these herbs, these root tonics.
While many swear by the benefits of these Roots Tonic, there are those who believe Roots Tonic are nothing more than the modern-day snake oils. Numerous Roots Tonic manufacturers have been accused of selling unapproved drugs and dietary supplements the FDA seems misbranded and deceitful. But has the government ever conducted studies to corroborate claims that these products do not work?
They are brainwashed and they are listening to too much of the scientists, the scientific societies against natural herbs. And these are people who don't believe in God, because God himself, who created these herbs, he teaches us that the herbs, the It's for the healing of the nation. And herbs should be your meat.
Some people do not want to use the natural herb. So because of that, they are saying that it is not working. But I myself who have a gift, of to do herbal medicine or herbal roots or tonics, I prove it. Many of my customers, they prove it.
Who would want to criticize holistic health? Who would want to criticize exercise, sunshine, water, fruits and vegetables? What would be the alternative? What's their argument? Don't exercise, drink beer and soda, eat hamburgers and french fries and foods that are high in cholesterol that even modern, basic, mainstream medicine tells you is no good. So if you're criticizing this, give me your argument. And oh no, I don't believe in that. What is it you do believe in?